We're Ellie and Luke. 3 years ago, we bought an abandoned homestead in North Idaho with the simple goal of transforming it into a self-sufficient getaway. After 2 years of preparing the land, we're finally ready to start our biggest project yet, our off-grid tiny home. Follow along as we experience the trials and tribulations of building completely off the grid and by ourselves. The North Idaho Nomads are finally settling down, and we can't wait to share this adventure with you. In our last video, Luke started the process of building the rafters for our tiny home. With fall weather quickly approaching, we need to get the roof and the outer walls completed as fast as we can. In today's episode, we finish the rafters. Kinda. One step closer to a finished cabin.
Welcome back to the homestead, or more like the shedstead. Day, I don't even know of the raftering incident, Raftergeddon, Rafter apocalypse. Anyways, the weather's becoming a actual concern now. We got I think rain moving in over the next couple days, so getting this roof done is becoming a major priority. So feeling the crunch. I'm making very little progress by myself, so I broke down today. I needed some help, so I stopped by Home Depot and picked up a day laborer for the day. Welcome back, Ellie. Ellie is back in the picture. And I picked her up for the low rate of half of all of my shit.
And a bag of beef jerky?
And a bag of beef jerky. So this is Ellie's first day back since, well, pretty much all of this. What do you think, babe?
This is awesome. Yeah, I've seen it in videos because I'm the one that edits our YouTube videos together, but this is the first time I'm seeing it in person. And it really actually seriously did just hit me that we're gonna have a cabin. We have a cabin.
Yeah, we got parts of a cabin. Let's come along. I mean, don't look too close at some of the details. Like for instance, don't mind that little gap. But you just look at it as a whole, as the big picture.
Yep. And so now I can kind of visualize like what the inside could look like in our loft. Oh, this is going to be so exciting.
Yeah. We are going to attempt our very best to get the rafters done. Like I was saying, the weather is changing. We've got rain moving in, I think, tomorrow or the next day, which, don't get me wrong, we desperately need. I don't know if, well, it's kind of hard to miss the haze of smoke that is blanketing this whole valley and basically the whole county and probably the whole state. So we're welcoming the rain, but at the same time, we want to get this somewhat covered up. So we got, I think, enough 2x8s to finish off these rafters today, hopefully. That is going to be our sole mission in life.
Yep.
Now that I finally got some good help in between snacky snacks, see what we can get knocked out. And she can be a witness to the fits of rage, the outbursts of profanity,
the tears,
the throwing of tools. What else?
Explosive diarrhea. No, wait.
Shh, babe. It's not the right time to talk about my IBS. Anyway, so all jokes aside.
Irritable building syndrome.
Yeah, irritable IBS. We got puns for days, folks. Yeah, so if we can get the rest of these rafters on, we can throw a tarp over it and feel a little better about rain coming.
Yep.
That's the goal.
Yeah. Then at some point we get to figure out where we want to put our doors and windows.
Yeah. And I know a lot of people have been asking about the vapor barrier we put down underneath the subfloor. Yeah, we get it. We're not insulating it right away. We may never insulate the floor. We're not sure yet. So that's just kind of a temporary vapor barrier just to prevent moisture from getting anywhere up in there for now. If and when we decide to insulate the floor, we'll just razor that off of there and throw insulation in and then put a vapor barrier on underneath that, or on top of that, where it's supposed to be anyways. And while we're at it, maybe we should do a PSA, remind all our good followers and those maybe not so good watchers. We are not, in fact, refugees from another state.
Nope.
This is our home. This has been our home for a very long time. Not that there's anything wrong with people moving in. That's a whole nother discussion. We just want to remind everybody that we've been here probably longer than most. A majority, well, at least for me, a majority of my life.
Yep.
So.
And also, if we sold a mansion in another state and had a lot of money,
we wouldn't be building a shanty in the middle of nowhere. We would be on a lake or an ocean. Anyways, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Shall we get to work?
Yes, baby.
All right, no, I'm saying get to work. I'm gonna get my chair and lounge with my snacky snacks. Okay. Now the moment of truth.
What do you need me to do?
Well, there's really no good way to do this, unfortunately. Actually, if you grab that, put it over there. Can you reach this in? Push it over a few inches.
Towards me or?
Towards that way. More. Keep going, right about there. There.
What's that?
I'm gonna get up there.
I'm gonna grab drills.
I can grab my drill. And there's a box under your camera, those screws.
The big ones? So you can see where Luke made a template. And this is a bird's eye?
Bird's mouth.
Bird's mouth.
Hand in the ass.
Bird's butt cut. But he made this top one's the template. And that's all it is right there. So will we go back through and put bracketing in?
Oh, that's what the screws are for.
So periodically people comment talking about our choice of screws versus nail.
We are using both. We did use a lot of screws in the platform. They were structural screws. GRK structural screws, that's what they're for. They're made so they don't shear off. So that's what we used in the platform. But there's gonna be a shit ton of ring shanks in this baby. So don't you fear.
I can't really do a whole lot with a lot of this, but I can clean up. So that's what I do most of the time. So helpful. I can clean up and I can make sure the cameras are running smoothly.
Not to be used for this at some point, but...
Hey, you made it on that one, and I caught it on camera.
Every time.
Yep, us rich Californians in our mansion.
Ruining it for everybody!
Before I begin, how long
the last one.
That's the last one. I still think we want a short one.
Second to last one, and it's not as hot as it has been, but I definitely thought it would be cooler. I'm sweating. I should have worn shorts. I wore pants today. But Luke's finishing up. Hopefully our second to last rafter. We might be one short. But look at these. So cool. Are we gonna need to put one more?
I'm not sure yet. I might just bump that far one in, match that side.
Yeah.
Because I still have to build the overhangs.
Gotcha.
Let's see.
One job. Okay, the rafters are like 99% done.
Well, yeah, kind of, but not really. Enough that we can cover it with a tarp and be a little okay with the rain.
Looks really good. So we got sent this to use. It's just a handheld chainsaw. It's not fancy, but hey, it works for
God knows.
teeny tiny little hands.
It's an Ellie saw, let's be honest.
How do you use it?
You push that in and pull the trigger at the same time.
So yeah, just something small and handy to have around here.
I mean,
If I need to cut a single
it could actually
shrub.
come in handy. Okay. I mean, okay, I made a lot of fun of it. I feel like I owe you an apology.
Sometimes you just never know. Those little handheld tools are kind of handy. If you're interested, link in the description. You talked so much smack about this.
I did, I really did. I feel bad.
Link in the description if you want one. I think eventually well, we've always planned to do it. We just don't really have time right now, nor the equipment. But I would really like to level all of this and save the spruce trees. And that would make it better for the big trees here, right?
Yeah.
If we thinned it out.
Yeah, we need to clean some of this shit up.
Just on the to-do list. Do you need me to climb up there?
Huh?
Do you need me to get on a ladder? our temporary tarp roof. Ta-da!
We're done.
Yeah, that's
Home.
it. That's the cabin.
All in it quits.
Yep.
If we get any wind, it's probably gonna blow off.
So here it is. I feel like it finally like hit me. Like, hey, we're building a cabin. Really, you're building a cabin.
It's a shanty. But it's our shanty.
But it's our shanty. It's a pretty nice shanty.
Yeah, and the view's not terrible.
No, well.
I can think of worse things to look at.
Oh, absolutely.
Trail's End.
Trail's End. I would like a beer.
Because that's how we do in California.
Okay, well, thank you for watching. If you're new, welcome to our channel about two Californians who are building a mansion. If we had $1 million to spend, you think we'd be in a shanty?
What are vibes putting out there?
I know.
Like nothing about this is California at all.
I know, that's what hurt more.
I mean, sorry, not California. Another state.
That's what hurt more than anything.
I know,
I was
right?
like, really?
Well, that's just like the cliche thing to say right now. Like it's to the point now where it's just silly.
Even if they are terrible drivers.
They are. Whoever they are, or wherever they're from.
Wherever they're from. But all right, well, if you haven't, please like and subscribe. We're doing pretty good with a video a week.
Ooh, push us to 13,000 subs, guys.
Yes.
We're so close.
Yeah, we are like 150 away. That'd be really nice if we could hit 13,000.
Friends.
And we try to do a video a week. It's kind of been getting bumped out a day later and a day later each time. So what you should really do is hit the bell, hit the bell, whatever the thing is, so you get a notification every time we do release a video, because the last few we find Mondays better than Sunday. So just make sure you're up to date when we post a video so you can watch it. Okay, well, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Seeing the walls and rafters up made it really clear that our off-grid tiny home is happening. When we bought this property, it was hard to imagine what it could be. We have put in so much work the last few years, and while we have many more years of hard work ahead of us, milestones like this get us just a little bit closer to our dream property. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.